Hey y'all, my name is Joy Elizabeth and I come on here and I share with you my embroidery journey. So today I'm super excited to be adding something new to my embroidery studio. HTVront has sent me one of their heat presses, the newest one that they've just released, which is amazing because it's like an all-in-one machine, and I am so on board for that. I love things that can do multiple different projects, something that is kind of like a Swiss Army knife, if you will. So this heat press not only heat presses, it has a hat press attachment and a tumbler attachment. So I'm very excited to unbox this with y'all for the first time. I am kind of very new to the whole heat press thing. I mean, I have a hat press that I've been using for my hats, and I absolutely love it. And of course, like, I have done some iron-on designs, but I've just used my iron, or I hop over to my friend's house who has a heat press, so I've just kind of been using hers. So this is all completely new to me, so we're gonna kind of be learning together, but I'm excited about how this heat press is going to help kind of seal my embroidery. And I don't even know if that's like a technical thing, but for instance, I am working on this cute little applique design for a birthday gift for my niece. So these parts are going to have glitter HTV in it, and you know I love my glitter HTV. So what I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to be able to press my shirt after and just kind of help like seal all of that in. And then also, because it's a child shirt, and you know, if you watch for any amount of time, I also do it on adult t-shirts, is I use a cover stitch or a cloud cover, or I mean, it goes by a couple different names, but basically it's that thin piece of softer fabric that you kind of seal behind, like on the inside. So I thought this is going to be really great for that too, because I always worry that it's going to kind of come off and peel off as it goes through the wash and the dryer, and they do over time. And kind of the thing is, well, after it's been washed a few times, some of that stitching is softened up anyways, and it just kind of ends up being okay. Even like your ready to wear items that you buy from the store, sometimes that same thing happens. So I'm not too worried about, I mean, it is a concern, but like, it is what it is. But I'm hoping that using this press is going to help seal that on better than my iron, because it's using pressure as well. So it's going to help hold that all together, and hopefully that cover, I think I have some of it. Yes, I have some of it here. So it's going to help hold, press, I hope. The idea is it's going to press this on better with pressure, and so that it'll stay on longer for more washes and such. So that is how I'm excited, that I think it's going to enhance the quality of the embroidery that I am putting out. And then also it's going to open up some doors to maybe be doing some DTF or sublimation or that kind of thing too. I'm not sure that I'm going to add that into my business, but it is something that is going to just be fun to be able to do if I was ever asked, or just for my own personal use. So I'm very excited. Let's get this out of the box and just kind of figure out what we're going to do with it today. Okay, so I have taken out some of the pieces kind of that were like on the top. So it comes with, this is the attachment for the hat press. And then this is going to be the tumbler attachment. I think it's a 20-ounce tumbler attachment. So that is awesome. It also comes with some heat gloves and then the pressing mat as well. So, and as you can already see, it is a smaller surface. So that is the one thing that I was super disappointed about, because I did have my eye on their heat press that does a 15 by 15 inch design. So this one is much smaller than that. So that is a little bit disappointing. But where I'm at in my journey, I'm not too terribly worried about it. I'm definitely more of a beginner when it comes to the DTF and the sublimation. And then because I'm not really doing full DTF designs all the time, it's more for pressing my glitter HTV and more for pressing my already embroidered items. So I think that this is going to work out well for me. And again, I'm very excited that it has more than one uses having these other attachments. So yes, I'm disappointed that it is a smaller surface, but I still think it's just an amazing machine to be able to do so many different things. So let's pull it out of the box. All right. Ta-da! Okay, so this must be the bottom. Nope. This is the top of the press. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a peek at the directions and figure out exactly how we're supposed to put this together for the first time. I am gonna start with the shirt press because I do want to press that shirt that I'm going to make for my niece. So, okay. So we're gonna turn it on. And it does have this t-shirt here. So I believe that means it's in t-shirt mode. Ensure the machine is on standby mode. All right, so we've got to select t-shirt, and then when it's flashing, it's in the standby mode, and then we're gonna hit this play button, the start button, and it's going to automatically raise it to the correct height. Which it must be in already. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm actually gonna pull you in so you can see how this locks. Okay, hopefully that is a better view for you. But that is it. It's locked into place. And then it says, where's the pad? It says to attach the pad. Okay. So there's little, oops. Little elastics that attach. Okay. Oh, good. It does slide out. I was wondering. Perfect. Okay. All right, so now we plug this in. So there's a plug over here and there's a plug on the device. So, and that's going to be the same for all of them. Like here's the top of the hat press and it has the same plug. So we are going to plug this in. Oh, and it has arrows that kind of help line it up. The peel doesn't matter because I'm not peeling it. Okay, so it has this beautiful display screen. And then I was just adjusting the temperature by pushing the temperature button and up and down, the time, and then it's going. Like I said, y'all, I'm very new to using a heat press. So even some of the settings to me are completely foreign. So I'm referring to the quick chart that is in the book that they gave me. And I know I'm doing a glitter HTV embroidery shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and use the glitter HTV suggestions that they had here. And then I do believe that they also have a smart feature, but I'm not sure. Like it's supposed to automatically set for what you're using it on, but I'm not sure how to do that unless, Again, I'm still learning, but I'm very excited. So if you already have one of these HTVront heat presses and I'm doing anything crazy that you're like, no, you're doing it wrong, let me know in the comments because I am definitely learning. So this is gonna go ahead and heat up. While this is heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and embroider the shirt that I am going to be pressing. All done stitched out, and now I'm going to place it on the mat. And I did hit this a little bit with the iron, as I usually do, but you know, I always wonder if my iron is not giving it the pressure or the time or the heat that it's supposed to have. And, you know, I always wonder, like the shirts that I've made for myself have never had an issue, but I do always wonder, like, if I'm doing it wrong, maybe heat press would be better. So I'm super excited to add this. And then I don't have any Teflon sheets. So, you know, again, this is brand new. I'm going to get some for sure. But for now, I've got some doubled up parchment paper, and we are going to stick it there. Wow, it's so easy. I love it. Super excited for what this is going to do for my business, and I'm very excited for how much better the quality of my stuff is going to be. Voila. I'm going to let that cool for a minute before I turn it around, and I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to do the cover, the cloud cover on the back. I'm just getting the right size here. This is how I measure, okay? I fold it, and then right there is where I'm cutting it. And then I always fold it into 4 corners here. And I trim these corners all at the same time. Just kind of smooth it all out. All right, so this is ready to go inside. So this is pretty much cooled down. I'm gonna turn it around. Yay, it looks great. It is a little bit where the material had like curled a little bit, because sometimes it can, like, I don't know, curl up on itself. It doesn't look like it caught right there, and I might just go over that with my iron. But yeah. All right. Yay! I'm super excited to be bringing this along with me to my niece's birthday party, she's having a mermaid birthday party. So she didn't necessarily have to wear this for her party, but this is just part of her gift that I'm going to be giving her, and it is perfect. I absolutely love the glitter, and then this press made it so fun to be able to share for the first time pressing some of the glitter HTV. So again, if you followed along and you've watched my videos, I have been doing these glitter HTV shirts for years, since probably 2022, without a heat press. I've just been using my iron, and it's been working out great. So if you're not at a place where you can invest in a heat press, I totally get it. I totally understand. But if you are, and you know what, I honestly probably drug my feet way too long. But I am one that just kind of like gets set in my ways, definitely. But I've known for a while that I probably should get a heat press, and it was probably well past time. So I'm very excited to be adding this HTVront to my collection of embroidery tools in my embroidery studio. And then I'm looking forward to trying those tumblers and being able to use it for the hat press and all the things. So Stay tuned for videos to come on how to do all of that, because like I said, this is all super new to me, so I definitely need to get the hang of it and get used to using it. And then I'm excited to be able to share with y'all what I'm going to be able to use with this HTVront heat press. So thank you again for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.